Did you know that some dragons don't eat meat? They eat wishes or souls. Hi, I'm the Dragon Queen. And if you could, you won't. Well, give me a second. Today's review is on Rurouni Kenshin, Season 2. Yes, I'm doing this live. I wanted to see how it would work. Since YouTube won't let me live stream, it's a podcast. Tomato. Anyway, Season 2 picks up where Season 1 left off. A general was killed. Kenshin is hunting him down with the help of someone else. They have to leave their friends behind, which makes Punching Man mad. That's what I'm calling him because he doesn't use a sword. But he is hurt beyond reason from Season 1. So he has to recover. And the lady, well, she's not going to do any much. And nor is the kid. So Kenshin gets sent on this trip where he encounters new traveling companion. Ninja lady who's trying to hunt down the Lord from the first season that Kenshin had a run-in with, who is a part of a trope. She doesn't know that most of the trope are gone and only the Lord remains. There's tension between Kenshin and this Lord. He promised him a fight down the road. Kenshin agreed. So Kenshin and the new traveling companion, Ninja Lady, travel to find the person who killed the general. They get stuck on side quests instead of bad guys. We get side quests this season. First side quest is side quest for a new sword. Kenshin's breaks. So we have to do this side quest, which involves saving a kid, getting the last sword from the person who forged Kenshin's first sword, or was one of the best makers in all of Japan. He has to fight big bad guy. A bad guy, not big bad guy. He does. He succeeds. And then he finds out he's not strong enough. So after saving this kid and suffering setbacks, he's on side quest number 2, which is unlocking the ultimate technique. He has to go find his master to do this. Kenshin the master is a piece of work. That's all I gotta say about him. He runs me off as a pompous jerk, to coin a phrase. So we have to spend time in the presence of Kenshin's master while Kenshin takes care of his master while unlocking the ultimate technique that his master has already unlocked. Tries to convince his master to come help save this town that the big bad wants to burn down, which doesn't appear successful at first. Because, like I said, Kenshin's master is a piece of work. Anyway, so he unlocks the ultimate technique. And now we gotta go save the town from the big bad guy who wants to burn it down to send a message that he's not conforming to the new government that set out wants to cause chaos, destruction. So Kenshin and the other guy he was traveling with set out plans to stop the big bad guy's plan destroying this little town. So then somewhere in there, the punching guy catches up to Kenshin and the other guy. I don't know all their names, I promise. I will learn their names probably before this series is over with. But when Kenshin finally gets on the boat with the punching dude and the government, I'm gonna call him the government guy. Now Kenshin has to fight the Lord from the previous season because he's not letting him fight the big bad guy. Because he wants his fight now, of all places. It's a little confusing to me, to be honest. I'm not quite understanding why the Lord guy picks now, of all times, to want to have a fight. So they fight a little bit. The big bad guy is wondering why the city is not burning down, but the chief of police, who is helping stall the other people from burning down the city, had called in this fire brigade in advance so that the city wouldn't burn to the ground, basically foiling the big bad guy's plan. So everything gets delayed because the ship ends up blowing up that they were going to escape with. And we have to reschedule this fight for another day. Of course, the big bad guy won't give up, burning this city to the ground. But at the end, it looks like Kenshin the Master might get involved, which would be interesting if he does. Because the government guy, the punch guy, and Kenshin are all called to this other location at the end of this season. So we'll see how that plays out. Overall, this is still an 8 out of 10. We just replaced the bad guys, the constant changing of the bad guys, with side quests this season. And new traveling companions. Pretty much. It feels the same. I've been told this is not what happens in the original by my husband. So I will have to watch the original when I get a chance. Right now, this is what I got. As far as updates go, we have more funds. We're waiting for doors to come in, which could be another month with situations beyond control. If Culture Casino sees this, I hope he's doing okay. We were watching his stream last night and waited for an hour at least before we got word that he had gotten into the hospital. So praying hard for you, Culture. You and your family. Outside that, I am working on a really long review. Yeah, this is going to take a while. It's not what you think. But knowing that at least the podcast works live stream, hopefully people will catch on that I'm doing them live. I'm going to continue to try to do them live from now on. Going to continue to try to keep it at 11:30 on a Wednesday. So if you see this on a replay next Wednesday, I will try to set this up the night before so that you can see it live. Until next time.